Off to a chilly start this morning, but we're going to warm you up into the 40s and the 50s. More about that in just a moment.
A local legend is being honored for their impacts in the community. How and when you can honor them, up next.
Right now, this morning, good news for commuters. The Lansing Car Ferry is back open. We'll have those details for you. And the FBI releasing its first profile of Nancy Guthrie's suspected kidnapper. We'll share those new details with you. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is Friday, February 13th. It is 6 a.m. That's right. It is Friday the 13th today. And some people are saying there's an orange moon out there. We'll send it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett. Art, you're not confirming this, though.
I'm not.
And that some people is Seth Padilla out there looking at an orange moon.
Seth is something else. I will go outside and I will check that out. But let me finish this real quick, getting into it. Warmer conditions on the way for you. If you didn't know about that already, we're going to warm you up in the 50s. In fact, there may be some folks that may even hit 60 degrees by the time we get over the next 5 days. Holding on to temperatures as we go into the weekend as well. You're also looking at Saturday for Valentine's Day. It's going to be pretty nice. 53 degrees for our high, and then rainfall starts to move into the picture. For now, though, we're starting out with the teens up to the north by Eau Claire and Ladysmith. A little bit chilly up there. Even Black River Falls all the way down to Sparta. Chilly for you. Some teens there also. La Crosse is at 25 degrees. I was going to walk to work, but I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to get a car. And we go right back. I should have gotten a donkey. I would have done that, right? Holding on to more clouds, getting into the forecast. You'll hold on to the possibility of some clearing skies with mostly sunny skies into the afternoon for today. Then we'll see some rainfall trying to sneak in a little closer into the plain states. But for now, we're going to be dry, and then we're going to hold on to that for a while with some sunny skies to partly cloudy skies over the next few days until Monday. We're going to hold on to at least 25 degrees you can see out there in La Crosse. Beautiful, quiet weather out there as well. Light winds holding on today. We're looking at 44 to about 51 degrees in the forecast. Then we get into Saturday, where you're going to be seeing temperatures around 53 degrees for your high, 56 down to the south by Prairie du Chien and Eau Claire, 48 degrees for your Valentine's Day as well. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend.
What about a heart-shaped moon for Valentine's Day? That would be something else. All right, thank you, Art. Other news making headlines today. The Lansing Car Ferry is back open. A mechanical issue shut it down earlier this week. The free ferry crosses the Mississippi between Lansing and Crawford County while the Blackhawk Bridge is under construction. The first ferry left just about half an hour ago at 5:30. The last one leaves at 9 tonight. Today, La Crosse will say goodbye to Pat Stevens. From Irish Fest to Rotary Lights, he dedicated his life to this community. News 8 Now, Seth Padilla is live at St. Patrick's Parish in Onalaska. Seth, what time is the funeral?
Alexandra, the funeral starts at 11 a.m. here at St. Patrick's Parish, and Pat Stevens leaves behind an incredible legacy. His work with Rotary Lights helped donate millions of pounds of food. He led Irish Fest and helped launch the area's Freedom Honors Flights chapter. And in this video is his visitation, where hundreds gathered last night, a testament to how much this community loved him.
So to know Pat Stevens was to know somebody who truly had a heart for the community, and for those who were not as fortunate. And Pat was a stand-up guy and wanted to stand up for every citizen in our community.
And instead of bringing flowers, the family says you can honor Pat's legacy by donating non-perishable food items to the Hunger Task Force when arriving to the celebration of life at 6 p.m. at 2100 Dawson Avenue today. And flags will be at half-staff in La Crosse to honor his memory. Reporting in Onalaska, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
All right, Seth, we will be at that funeral and bring you an update today at noon. Meanwhile, the La Crosse Common Council picking a redesign for 3rd and 4th Streets. Council voted 10-3 for the hybrid option, adding bike lanes from La Crosse Street to Vine and wider sidewalks from Vine to King. Supporters call it a compromise.
I think this is the council listening to the downtown business owners who said taking away parking along the entire 3rd and 4th Street may not have been good for their businesses, but it's also listening to the biking community that says they need some connections in our biking infrastructure.
La Crosse will not add a city administrator for now. The council voted 7-6 in favor, but it fell short of that 2/3 majority needed. Some who voted no say they would consider an amended version in the future. The ICE operation in Minneapolis is coming to an end. Border Czar Tom Homan announced the withdrawal of about 3,000 ICE agents from the city. That decision comes after widespread outrage, and 2 U.S. citizens were shot and killed by ICE officers.
A significant drawdown has already been underway this week and will continue to the next week.
We've been through challenges. We've been through natural disasters. We've been through COVID. But this is something that I don't think any state has ever experienced.
Meanwhile, the Senate failing to pass a DHS funding bill. Another partial shutdown looms if a deal is not reached. The sticking points, ICE practices and reforms. And another developing story. Now it's been nearly 2 weeks since the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie was reported missing. Authorities have also released a detailed profile of the person they're now calling a suspect in the case. CBS News' Bradley Blackburn with those details.
The FBI has released a more detailed description of the masked person seen on Nancy Guthrie's doorbell camera from the night she disappeared. The Bureau says the suspect is male, 5'9" or 5'10" with an average build. The FBI also says he was wearing a black 25-liter Ozark Trail hiker pack backpack like the one seen here. FBI teams continue scouring the neighborhood for clues. Investigators temporarily put up a white tent at the entrance of Nancy Guthrie's house Thursday, and a source also tells CBS News black gloves found during the search have been sent for DNA testing. Meanwhile, investigators are asking neighbors to recheck their security cameras, expanding the time frame to include the days before and after the 84-year-old disappeared.
The offender had to do some kind of a recon.
Retired FBI profiler Mary Ellen O'Toole says she believes the suspect may have been in the neighborhood before Guthrie went missing.
It does not necessarily mean he's going to stand out like some strange guy that is frightening to people, but rather would blend in so that he doesn't generate a lot of concern.
Today Show host Savannah Guthrie posted childhood videos on social media Thursday with the message, "Our lovely mom, we will never give up on her. Thank you for your prayers and hope." Flower tributes are growing outside Nancy Guthrie's home as the efforts to bring her back stretch into a 13th day. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
As of yesterday, the FBI says it's received more than 13,000 tips in the case. Anyone with information that could help is asked to contact them. And Corn Fest will be back this year. The Holman American Legion reversing its decision to cancel after community support and sponsorships came through. The Legion had cited rising costs and declining attendance. They're now looking for more sponsors and volunteers to make sure the festival happens. A Winona car dealership surprised a local nonprofit with a big gift. Dahl Toyota donating a Sienna to the Impact Center, which serves 30 to 40 kids nightly with free after-school programming. The van will help transport students to and from the center.
It's huge. The children that we serve, many of them, transportation is a big issue for their families, and so for us to be able to provide transportation for these kids is critical to our mission.
The dealership says it's about more than selling cars, it's about moving the community forward. The La Crosse Sports Show is back at the La Crosse Center. It features camping, boating, fishing, and more. Running through Sunday, tickets are $12 for adults, $7 for kids 6 to 17, and kids under 5 get in free. Also happening this weekend, you can make a Valentine's Day craft at the La Crosse Public Library today. Learn to create a no-sew heart-shaped pillow from 1 to 2. Make sure you register before you go online. And tomorrow, the Spotlight Drag Show in Eau Claire. Doors for that open at 6. For dinner, the show is at 7. Tickets are $25. And Saturday, free Valentine's Masquerade at No Name Bar in Winona. Lip sync battle, games, and a dance party. Doors open at 8:30. The time now is 6:08. Still ahead on your morning news. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. If you haven't heard yet, your gift might cost more than you think this year. We'll tell you what is driving those prices up. And your dog's food could contain dangerous levels of heavy metals, what a new study found. If you bought a new car recently, you may be eligible for a tax break this year. We'll have that and more coming up.
This President's Day, Home Furniture celebrates with savings. Get up to 10% off sale prices like this 5-piece sectional, now just $17.99. Plus get 3-year special financing during the President's Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
If you have a crack like this, well, you have a problem. Today I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards the area where it's sinking. For example, this corner here, we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. It cannot open.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all.
Get 1.9% financing on this Silverado LT. Or get $5,350 total value plus $3,500 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Hi, I'm Elmer Carl.
And I'm Mike Carl. Carl's President's Day sale is going on right now. Save up to $2,000 instantly, plus rebates. You get Carl's bonus rebates of up to $500 throughout the store.
All TVs are on sale.
You get free installation on select dishwashers, save up to $925 on Serta mattress sets, and we have preseason prices on grills. Our President's Day sale is going on right now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Hy-Vee is your Valentine's Day headquarters. You'll find beautiful bouquets starting at just $24.99. The sweetest gifts, like chocolate-covered strawberries. And Hy-Vee makes Valentine's date night easy, with meals you pick up and cook at home starting at just $35. Get everything you need for Valentine's Day all in one place. Order in-store or online for pickup or delivery. And make it a happy Valentine's Day with a little help from Hy-Vee.
The pain was so much that I couldn't really focus on my job.
Plantar fasciitis. I just was not a happy person.
And I saw the Good Feet store.
And then all of a sudden, I just get these arch supports.
I'm just happier. I feel happier.
It was amazing.
It's a lot easier to be nice when you're not uncomfortable. It's pretty awesome.
The arch supports are never coming out of my shoes.
Nothing worked for me until I walked into that store. It changed my life.
I don't really know if I could put a price on that.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
During the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get 10% off sale prices on Prana Sleep and Thomas Cole Sleep. This Aurora Queen is just $8.99. Plus, get 3-year special financing. The President's Day mattress sale going on now at Home Sleep Express.
In your morning consumer news, last-minute Valentine's shoppers may be in for some sticker shock. Tariffs are driving up prices on everything from chocolate to flowers. 80% of cut flowers sold in this country are imported. Some bouquets now cost double what they did just 2 years ago. Even vases and helium are pricier. A tank that used to cost $300 now runs closer to $500. If jewelry is on your list, you might want to brace yourself as well. A Wisconsin jeweler says gold has more than doubled in 5 years, from under $2,000 an ounce to over $4,000. Silver is up too. They say that a budget-friendly alternative is lab-grown diamonds, about a third the cost of natural stones. A new study finds dog food contains up to 13 times more heavy metals than human food. Researchers say those metals could contribute to higher cancer rates in pets. The study did not name specific brands, but found fresh and frozen foods contain less metal than dry. If you're one of the millions of Americans who bought a new car last year, you could benefit from a new tax break. Michelle Renee Quinn breaks down the numbers.
The auto loan interest deduction could cut taxes by hundreds or even thousands of dollars for eligible taxpayers. Now, exact savings depend on your income and the size of your auto loan. The tax provision applies only to new vehicle purchases, allowing taxpayers to claim up to $10,000 a year on interest paid on loans. Eligible cars must have final assembly in the U.S., and you can find the assembly plant of your car by searching the VIN on the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's website. Cox Automotive chief economist estimates the typical eligible car buyer could claim around a $4,000 deduction. When it comes to restrictions, income limits for single taxpayers is at $100,000, double for married couples. For those with income higher than those limits, the write-off amount is reduced by $200 for each $1,000 above the limit. Only vehicles bought primarily for personal use qualify. And this new deduction will be available for new vehicles purchased between January 2025 and December 31st, 2028. After 2028, the tax break is set to expire. Now, these tax breaks, how the government is paying for it, they're not free. In total, they raised this year's deficit to nearly $2 trillion, raising the total U.S. debt to over $38 trillion.
That was consumer reporter Michelle Renee Quinn. You can watch her anchor the weekend morning shows right here on News 8. That's a look at your consumer news. We'll send it over to News 8 meteorologist Art Jarrett. Art, you said you're tracking some warm hearts.
I'm tracking some warm hearts out there going into Saturday. It's going to be really nice. Can we see that moon real quick, Caitlin? Is that possible to do that? I should have asked you about that before, though. That's what the moon looks like outside right now. And yes, it has an orange tinge to it. Absolutely amazing as well. Let's take it back to the weather to show folks what's going on out there. So if you're going to go outside, I walked outside, I'm like, I forgot my jacket. Yikes. So you're getting into temperatures around 24 degrees for La Crosse, 12 degrees up in Ladysmith, 14 in Eau Claire, 24 degrees out there as you get into areas by Prairie du Chien. There is some Gulf moisture coming in the form of humidity working into the Central Plains and, of course, working into our region gradually as well. We'll hold on to that warmth coming in as we gradually warm into possibly upper 50s to some 60s in the forecast, possibly for some locations, believe it or not. We've got the high pressure that is building up there, dry air from Canada as well. And so with that happening, we're kind of wedged in between two areas of high pressure. So that means 70s, 80s, and of course, we'll see those temperatures rising up, going on to the Central Plains states for today and continuing on to the weekend as well. Above average temperatures for us, while the west begins to cool it on down. You'll see that continue to track all the way into the east as well. We'll keep these numbers going on and taking our temperatures into next week and then dragging them back down as we finish out the work week into next weekend. We'll hold on to, I should say, the following weekend. We'll hold on to Mindoro all the way down to Shelby as well as portions of Middle Ridge. You're looking at temperatures in the upper 40s to the low 50s. We're picking up 52 degrees by Prairie du Chien, holding on to 48 degrees. You get into Viroqua, back over to Hillsboro there. You're looking at 50 degrees there. And of course, we'll see 51 as you get into Muskota. Up to the North Westby, you're looking at 49 degrees with plenty of sunshine today. We'll have more sunshine as well for La Crosse. Mostly sunny skies abound. Some locations even getting away with just clear skies for today. Alma Center is one of them. We'll also see Melrose doing that as well. Osseo, similar conditions with a whole lot of sunshine on the way. Carrying over to portions of Eau Claire. Yeah, you'll get some clouds. A few clouds kind of moving in. Down to the south of you, though, you're seeing some clear skies. Fall Creek and, of course, Augusta holding on to temperatures in the middle 40s, excuse me. We'll hold on to how this all plays out for Saturday. Saturday's looking like this for Valentine's Day. Widespread 50s with some 40s up to the north. You'll get 53 in La Crosse, 56 in Lansing, 56 or so as you get into areas by Prairie du Chien. Possible could turn for 54 to about 56 degrees, but we'll see this heat continuing on. Going to Sunday, similar conditions, 45 up to the north. You have 56 down to the south, right in between. We're in 54 degrees for you there. And then leading into your holiday for your Monday for President's Day, you're going to be seeing the possibility of this. Temperatures possibly getting to near 60 degrees right there by New Albany. Also for Prairie du Chien, Boscoville, possibly Richland Center as well. Lafarge about 59 degrees and up to areas by Sparta, 59 degrees as well. La Crosse 56 and holding on to snowfall possibly coming in for your Tuesday. You'll see that come in. You'll see a mix of rain and snow mostly up to the north, and then you'll see rainfall down to the south, and then we'll turn into more of that going all the way into your Thursday where we'll see everybody pretty much getting into a mix of rain and snow eventually as we finish out. But for now, that's how that all plays out. Let's show you how this all shapes up for the next few days as we go into your forecast. This is how it plays out. We go like this. We'll see temperatures from 50 degrees today, rising for up to 4 degrees or so as we go into Sunday. Once we get into your Monday, you're getting up to 56 degrees. Then we drop it down a few degrees, down by at least 4 to 5 degrees, getting into 51 degrees for your Tuesday with snowfall, I should say rainfall on the way. Rainfall still continues for us on Wednesday, but up to the north on I-94, you're picking up more mix of rain and snow in the forecast, and that becomes a mix for everybody by Thursday. Back to you.
As you start to wake up, we will take a live look at Tempe, Arizona. Fun fact, Valentine's Day is also Arizona Statehood Day. The state joined the Union February 14th, 1912. Stay with us. More news after your morning sports.
We are getting closer to the playoffs. We've got some highlights from a regular season finale on the ice, plus a few ranked girls teams in action on the hardwood. The Blitz is next.
The community is coming together to honor a local who had a massive impact. What you need to know up next.
Now through Monday at Ashley, shop the President's Day sale and save up to 25% off your entire purchase. Or take advantage of no money down with no interest for 60 months. Get it all before spring with free white glove delivery. Now through Monday at Ashley. We
We love our farmers at Fleet Farm, and we're celebrating with big deals on farm supplies and over $160,000 in giveaways. The sales run all week long, but stop by February 13th through 15th for giveaways that start at 10 a.m. each day, including 100 free gift cards on Friday, 500 free tote bags on Saturday, and 500 free hats on Sunday. For more info, go to fleetfarm.com and enjoy all our farm festivities this week only at Fleet Farm.
The La Crosse Sports Show is back February 12th through 15th.
Get face-to-face with the Extreme Raptor Show.
Learn Mad Dog and Merrill's grilling tips and enjoy Parakeet Landing.
Get ready for the season. Shop acres of boats, docks, gear, resorts, and safaris at unbeatable show prices.
Then fish the trout pond and get your trophy racks scored for free.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun, and come back a second day for free.
The show is open Thursday through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
Your ticket to outdoor adventure awaits at lacrossesportshow.com.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
At Taco John's, we're serving a higher standard of flavor with seasoned meats, freshly fried shells, and always hot potato olays. That's what we call West Mix. Stuffed grilled tacos are now cheesier and crunchier. Try 2 new flavors for limited time at Taco John's.
It's Ashley's biggest mattress sale of the year. Shop incredible President's Day deals now through Monday. Get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchase or pay no interest for 72 months on top bedding brands. Ends Monday, only at Ashley.
Rural Wisconsin churches struggling to keep their doors open, with many operating without full-time pastors. As attendance falls, how long can they survive? Monday at 6, we talk with spiritual leaders on their hope and plans for a revival. News 8 Now, Sports.
Welcome into the Blitz. After a red-hot start to the season, the Central girls have hit a bit of a rough patch, but with 4 games left in the regular season, the Riverhawks were hoping to build some momentum ahead of the postseason. Tomo Timberwolves traveling to La Crosse's south side for this one last night. Fast start for the Riverhawks, jumping out to a 21-0 lead. Alana Simpson hits the corner 3 there. Visitors trying to claw their way back into this one. Evie Haldeman, good from downtown to cut into the deficit, but numerous offensive rebounds would lead to clean looks for Central, like this one as Ellie Apollon hits from 3. She had 29 points. Then some good passing leads to an easy look for Cameron Wojcik as she converts. Riverhawks take it 77-32. The leader of the Dairyland Small taking on the first place team in the Dairyland Large in Leva. The Cardinals would soar into action early. Medea Brown gets the steal and finds Avery Spangberg for the deuce. A few seconds later, Avery Glens takes it herself, drains a 3 from deep to put her team up by 10. Then shortly after, an Eliza Kulig bucket completes a 15-0 run to start the game. Wildcats trying to claw their way back at a much-needed bucket from Kelsey Kinsey. With the home team continuing to do what they've done all season long, which is dominate on both ends of the floor, as ES gets a statement win over the Wildcats. Final regular season game for both of these teams before playoffs next week, as the Coulee Region Cyclones were hosting BRF. First period here, check out Piper Matheson of the away side winning the race to the puck, firing off a wrister, and the Tigers take the lead. Second period now, a little commotion near the goalie, but it's Brenna Pontius finding the back of the net to tie things up at 1. Then in the third, it's Lydia Karen lighting the lamp to make it 2-1. And the Tigers would add 2 more in the third, taking this one 4-1. And the Bucks continue to keep rolling as they win their 5th game in the last 6 last night over the reigning champion Thunder. That's all for the Blitz. See you back here later tonight for the Friday Night Frenzy.
Buy this Ashley sectional and you'll get this ottoman free. Up to 60% off list at the President's Day doorbuster deals at Slumberland. Get this reclining sofa for just $6.99 and get the recliner free. Now through President's Day only at Slumberland Furniture.
We see you out there coming up with original ideas, which is why you shop at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Because you know that when inspiration stirs, we'll have what you need at prices that help make it happen. During our big pet care event, 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand Easy Scoop Cat Litter, 2 for $15. $5 off assorted Diamond Naturals dog food. Plus, rewards members get free same-day local delivery on pet orders of $49 or more. Find value on the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $6,100 on this Sierra 1500 model. Plus get $3,000 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
I do like knowing the person that's sitting across from my desk. I've formed a lot of relationships over the years based on trust. When I see the look on a member's face, when I say, yes, this loan is good, you're good to go, it makes me happy. To me, being the team you can trust is honesty. When you do a loan with me at Firefighters Credit Union, like everything we do, it's not about the car, it's about you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
To everyone who values tradition, what does tradition mean to you?
Our family's been doing fish fry here for years.
At Culver's, we make our fish fry the way tradition deserves.
Hand battered right here in the restaurant.
Right here.
Right here.
The food here never disappoints.
And the best part, we get to sit and enjoy the company. Hey.
Helping you spend time with your family, it's what we're all about.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Revisit Pink Floyd's greatest hits with the band Eclipse on Saturday, February 21st at the Viterbo University Fine Arts Center. Enjoy a magical night of Floyd music and a spectacular show. Order tickets at 608-796-3100 or online at ViterboFineArtsCenter.com.
The huge President's Day sale at Slumberland. Get a Sealy mattress for just $399. Save up to $800 on select mattress sets. Get 60-month financing on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. Up to 60% off list, only at Slumberland.
First warn weather on News 8 Now.
Chilly starts this afternoon. As we go into it, we're going to see warmer temperatures on the way for us. More about that coming up in your forecast. Back to you.
A local legend is being honored for their impacts in the community. How and when you can honor them. Up next.
Some good news this morning for commuters. The Lansing Car Ferry is back up and running. We'll have those details for you ahead. Your gut and brain are more connected than you might think. Hy-Vee registered dietitian Ruthie Chips has some heart-healthy tips for us on Foodie Friday. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is Friday, February 13th. It is Friday the 13th today, also the Friday before Valentine's Day. A lot going on out in the universe. We've also had a cool moon out there this morning and a weekend warm-up.
Yeah, that cool moon is pretty sweet. You have to get out there if you haven't had a chance to do so. Warmer conditions are on the way, though. Tuesday, that'll be when we start to see it end, though. So we're going from today all the way to Tuesday, 40s and the 50s. Some folks possibly picking up a 60-degree temperature or so. We'll also find ourselves with current temperatures this early morning on the chillier side, especially up to the north. You're looking at teens up there by Eau Claire and Ladysmith, getting into Black River Falls, as well as Sparta, holding on to those teens. La Crosse is at 25 right now. Normally, our temperature should be just around 14 degrees about this time of year for the low. Hey, we've got a few clouds trying to sneak in, but for right now, we're holding on to clearing skies. We'll see mostly sunny skies for the afternoon as well, so plenty of sunshine on tap for us with milder conditions on the way. We'll get into how this all shapes up. If you take a wider view, you're going to be seeing the possibility of, again, moisture trying to get closer to us, but we have high pressure building in. That's going to be blocking any moisture until we get into Tuesday of next week. So let's take a look as we get into it. High temperatures today will be in the 40s widespread with the 50s associated with that as well. Down to the south, 52 degrees possible for our high, 50 for La Crosse today, 45 for Eau Claire. You'll see the temperatures begin to warm as we go for Eau Claire over the next few days, carrying over into Tuesday with the upper 40s to the low 50s and more of those 40s continuing on. For us, we'll see holding on to La Crosse with the low 50s 50s, picking up middle 50s, and then getting into some dropping those temperatures down once we get into your Tuesday. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how this all shapes up for your day, so please stick around.
Thank you, Art. The Lansing Car Ferry is back open this morning. A mechanical issue shut it down earlier this week. The free ferry crosses the Mississippi between Lansing and Crawford County while the Black Hawk Bridge is under construction. The first ferry left about an hour ago. The last one is at 9 tonight. Today, La Crosse says goodbye to Pat Stevens. From Irish Fest to Rotary Lights, he dedicated his life to this community. News 8 Now, Seth Padilla is live at St. Patrick's Parish in Onalaska. Seth, what time is the funeral today?
Good morning, Alexandra. And the funeral is at 11 a.m. here at St. Patrick's Parish. And Pat Stevens leaves behind a legendary legacy. His work with Rotary Lights helped donate millions of pounds of food. He led Irish Fest and helped launch the area's Freedom Honor Flights chapter. And in this video is his visitation, where hundreds gathered last night, a testament to how much this community loves him.
So to know Pat Stevens was to know somebody who truly had a heart for the community and for those who were not as fortunate. And Pat was a stand-up guy and wanted to stand up for every citizen in our community.
Now, instead of bringing flowers, the family says you can honor Pat's legacy by donating non-perishable food items to the Hunger Task Force when arriving to the Celebration of Life at 6 p.m. at 2100 Dawson Avenue today. And flags will be at half-staff in La Crosse to honor his memory. Reporting in Onalaska, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
The La Crosse Common Council has picked a redesign for 3rd and 4th Streets. Council voted 10-3 for the hybrid option, adding bike lanes from La Crosse Street to Vine and wider sidewalks from Vine to King. Supporters call it a compromise.
I think this is the council listening to the downtown business owners who said taking away parking along the entire 3rd and 4th Street may not have been good for their businesses. But it's also listening to the biking community that says they need some connections in our biking infrastructure.
La Crosse will not add a city administrator for now. The council voted 7-6 in favor, but it fell short of the 2/3 needed. Some who voted no say they'd consider an amended version in the future. The ICE operation in Minneapolis is coming to an end. Border Czar Tom Homan announced the withdrawal of about 3,000 ICE agents from the city. The decision comes after widespread outrage and 2 U.S. citizens were shot and killed by ICE officers.
A significant drawdown has already been underway this week and will continue to the next week.
We've been through challenges. We've been through natural disasters. We've been through COVID. But this is something that I don't think any state has ever experienced.
Meanwhile, the Senate failed to pass a DHS funding bill. Another partial shutdown looms if a deal isn't reached. The sticking point, ICE practices and reforms. It's now been nearly 2 weeks since the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie was reported missing. Authorities have now released a detailed profile of the person they're calling a suspect. Bradley Blackburn reports.
The FBI has released a more detailed description of the masked person seen on Nancy Guthrie's doorbell camera from the night she disappeared. The Bureau says the suspect is male, 5'9" or 5'10" with an average build. The FBI also says he was wearing a black 25-liter Ozark Trail hiker pack backpack like the one seen here. FBI teams continue scouring the neighborhood for clues. Investigators temporarily put up a white tent at the entrance of Nancy Guthrie's house Thursday, and a source also tells CBS News black gloves found during the search have been sent for DNA testing. Meanwhile, investigators are asking neighbors to recheck their security cameras, expanding the time frame to include the days before and after the 84-year-old disappeared.
The offender had to do some kind of a recon.
Retired FBI profiler Mary Ellen O'Toole says she believes the suspect may have been in the neighborhood before Guthrie went missing.
It does not necessarily mean he's going to stand out like some strange guy that is frightening to people, but rather would blend in so that he doesn't generate a lot of concern.
Today Show host Savannah Guthrie posted childhood videos on social media Thursday with the message, "Our lovely mom, we will never give up on her. Thank you for your prayers and hope." Flower tributes are growing outside Nancy Guthrie's home as the efforts to bring her back stretch into a 13th day. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
As of yesterday, the FBI says it's received more than 13,000 tips, and if you have any information, you should contact them. An update now, closer to home. Cornfest is back on. The Holman American Legion reversing its decision to cancel after community support and sponsorships came through. They are now looking for more sponsors and volunteers to make sure the August festival can happen. A Winona car dealership surprised a local nonprofit with a big gift. Dahl Toyota donated a Sienna to the Impact Center, which serves 30 to 40 kids nightly with free after-school programs. The van will help transport students to and from the center.
It's huge. The children that we serve, many of them, transportation is a big issue for their families. And so for us to be able to provide transportation for these kids is critical to our mission.
The dealership says it's about more than selling cars. It's about moving the community forward. The La Crosse Sports Show is back at the La Crosse Center, featuring camping, boating, fishing, and more. Runs through Sunday. Tickets are $12 for adults, $7 for kids 6 to 17, and under 5 will get in free. U.S. energy companies produced a record amount of energy in 2024, with natural gas, oil, and renewables all hitting new highs. But as demand grows, so does the environmental impact. Wisconsin has a goal of a carbon-free electricity grid by 2050, and experts say nuclear energy may be key to getting there. As News 8 Now's Ken Kozarowski reports.
The future of nuclear power is clouded by uncertainty.
3 Mile Island, Chernobyl. The dangers of nuclear facilities are etched in history. But success stories in the industry outweigh those accidents.
A great source for carbon-free energy, and it runs 24/7.
Right now in America, 53 nuclear plants generate 18% of the nation's electricity, and the White House would love to see that number grow.
The Trump administration believes that nuclear capacity could get up to 400 gigawatts by 2050.
Reaching that goal would mean quadrupling the nation's current nuclear fleet.
They take a long time to build, they can be expensive, but their benefit is also a lot longer lived.
A nuclear plant in western Wisconsin isn't a new idea.
About 2 decades, we operated a small boiling water reactor.
From 1967 to 1987, Dairyland Power Cooperative oversaw a plant in Genoa that could power just about 50,000 homes. It shut down because it wasn't economically viable. So what does nuclear in Wisconsin really look like? Well, the only functioning nuclear power plant in the state of Wisconsin right now is right behind me, the Point Beach nuclear facility in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, near the Green Bay area. And we have been invited for an inside look at the plant by its operator, NextEra Energy. Thad Edmonds oversees 2 nuclear reactors on the 1,000-acre site next to Lake Michigan.
1 in every 7 homeowners this morning, when they turned on their lights, were utilizing the power that Point Beach produces.
That covers 15% of the state's electricity needs, using 350 billion gallons of Lake Michigan water just last year.
That water is circulated through a steam generator that has a secondary side cooling water going through it. That water's heated up, that steam generator produces steam.
And it turns these turbines to produce carbon-free electricity 24/7. And no radioactive material going back into the lake.
We actually put the water back in the lake better than it was when we took it out. So we have a strict monitoring plan for all the water that's used.
Strict plans are the name of the game on nuclear sites. It's here in this replica of the site's control room where Point Beach employees spend more than a year training before they can operate the real thing.
We're going through different events, running procedures. Once we get our license, every 6 weeks we're back in here.
Land and water demands mean a plant like this couldn't just pop up anywhere. But what could expand nuclear's geographic footprint are small modular reactors, or SMRs, scalable for a community's needs and significantly cheaper.
As we go through these retiring coal sites, SMRs are a really good match up to those communities to be able to use a lot of the infrastructure that's in place.
That could be the entry point for Dairyland, which retired its Genoa coal plant in 2021, right next to where their first nuclear reactor stood.
I believe there's going to be a small modular reactor producing energy around 2035.
While SMRs are tested, Wisconsin lawmakers are already taking action. Last summer, the state passed a law directing the Public Service Commission to conduct a study on where nuclear sites could go. That study is still underway, but it's possible Dairyland's old Genoa site could make that list.
It'd be great to see a small modular reactor completed on time, on budget. Then I think we're off to the races.
A plant would still cost billions of dollars, so the legislature has a bill offering tax credits for nuclear sites starting in 2030. It has passed the Assembly with almost full support and awaits a Senate vote. So while a nuclear plant won't set up shop tomorrow, Point Beach may not be alone much longer.
It definitely is misunderstood by a lot of people. I think that people are beginning to learn and educate themselves on how reliable nuclear is and how great it is for the environment, and I think we're here to stay.
Before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8.
All right, Chief is 8, and he loves music, technology, and learning.
All right, Harriet is 88. She loves being with her family and quilting.
All right, Shirley is 88. She loves her family and crocheting.
And John is also 88. He loves playing dominoes and storytelling.
All right, how about Geraldine? She's 99, and she loves knitting and watching baseball.
All right, happy birthday to all of you. And if you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, 88, 98, we'd love to feature them.
That's right. Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button on the home tab at our website.
Stay with us. Just ahead, your gut and your brain are more connected than you might think. Hy-Vee dietitian Ruthie Chips joins us with more on Foodie Friday.
Come on, boys. These dogs aren't gonna eat themselves. Yeah, mustard? I'm a mustard gal myself.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy.
Take your next adventure in a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now during the President's Day sales event to get your new Jeep, like the 2026 Jeep Compass Altitude. There for every adventure, however you define it. And the new 2026 Jeep Cherokee with 37 combined MPG and 500 miles of range. Plus, get final clearance pricing on all remaining 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees. This offer ends March 2nd. Go to Pischke.com. Pischke Motors West Salem or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout our entire store. And don't forget our trade-in offer. Trade in your old sofa or mattress and get $100 towards a new one. We'll even deliver the new and haul away the old for free. Plus, get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King. King Furniture. Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
This is Angela from La Crosse Fireplace Company. Add cozy ambiance and heat to your home with an electric fireplace. They work perfectly in a townhome, a condo, and even in an apartment. See the wide variety of styles and sizes, wall-mounted and built-in at lacrossefireplace.com. Unlike the big box stores, our electric fireplaces are high-quality, stylish pieces. The flames are realistic, and it adds a splash of personality to your home. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
The La Crosse Sports Show is back February 12th through 15th.
Shop a massive selection of boats, RVs, and ATVs at exclusive show-only pricing.
Don't just buy the gear, master it.
Catch pro seminars on crappie, walleye, bass, turkey, and deer to unlock top-tier secrets from the region's best experts.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun, and come back a second day for free.
The show is open Thursday through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
Your ticket to outdoor adventure awaits
at lacrossesportshow.com.
Welcome to Hotel 44 North, where history, nature, and hospitality meet. Nestled in the heart of downtown Winona, our boutique retreat features 76 elegant rooms, including 24 spacious suites with kitchenettes, perfect for weekend getaways or extended stays. Step outside to river views, bluff-top scenery, downtown shops, and scenic trails. Inside, enjoy luxury rooms, a pool and sauna, all backed by our best rate guarantee. Unwind in our cozy lobby or sift craft cocktails at Latitude Bar and Lounge. Hotel 44 North, your place in Winona.
Going on or coming off?
On. 14 hours.
Ooh, thanks. Saving lives.
Cheers.
Hi, well, good morning to you as we get into your forecast today. We're looking at warmer air coming our way. That means warmer temperatures are happening today all the way through Tuesday of next week with 40s and the 50s on tap. We'll get it. Looking at temperatures widespread in the low 50s in the forecast, the middle 50s. Then we get rainfall sneaking in for Tuesday going into your Wednesday, and that may linger all the way into the weekend. We'll keep an eye on it. So any records coming in for Monday? That would be a holiday weekend, by the way, President's Day. Max temperature for La Crosse, 56 degrees. The record is about 60 degrees back in the day. I think that may be backwards. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be 1972, kicking into at least 50 degrees as we go into the high for Eau Claire. They have a high of record of about 58 degrees. That's back in 1981. So we're not going to break any records, you can see there, but we're coming close. Lows this morning, 12 degrees to at least 14 degrees up to the north on I-94, 24 degrees in La Crosse. We'll also be picking up again. Temperatures are going to warm for us today with a few high clouds drifting by. So we're seeing mostly sunny skies expected as we get into the afternoon. We'll see more clouds trying to sneak in as we go right into tomorrow as well. That'll take us into partly cloudy skies, possibly as we go into the next couple of days. Holding on to this, though, we see more moisture coming in off the Gulf of Mexico as well, coming in as well. Portions of California also holding on to a little moisture into the High Sierra with more snow getting formed. That's going to go into the Rockies, but eventually high pressure is going to kind of thwart that from passing through for now. We'll also see high pressure building over us, which is going to warm our temperatures up from the 80s. You see that 70s. We're looking at temperatures warming up into the 60s, 50s, and then for us, we'll hold on to some 30s, 40s, and the 50s as we go from this morning all the way into the afternoon. We'll be picking up milder conditions as well today, possibly warm conditions in the forecast as you go from the north from 44 all the way to 52 degrees today. Then eventually, as we go right into how this all plays out over the next several days, we'll hold on to 48 to about upper 40s, getting into the forecast to near 50 degrees for Eau Claire, while we'll see for La Crosse holding on to above seasonal average temperatures, carrying over to at least 50s, middle 50s mostly, and then we'll start to drop it down as we get into Tuesday. And Saturday, looking at Valentine's Day, looking pretty nice. You're looking at temperatures from 47 all the way to 56 degrees possible in the forecast. Partly cloudy skies holding on to Sunday. We're looking at least partly cloudy skies returning again. 45 all the way up to about 57 degrees possible in the forecast. Then eventually we'll get into this. Monday's highs for the holiday. This is President's Day. You may get 60 degrees by New Albany. May get 60 degrees down there by Prairie du Chien and Boscobel. 59 in Sparta. La Crosse about 56 degrees. 50 in Eau Claire. And we may see 57 in Black River Falls. Some temperatures may kind of start to wane as we go right into your Tuesday. Why? Because snowfall and rainfall and a mix of rain and snow are going to try to be in your forecast, sneaking into Wednesday as well. More of that rainfall possibly kind of sweeping across the region. It's a lot. We'll see, again, the possibility of that kind of moving out of the region and possibly starting back again as we go into your Thursday as well. You're looking at snowfall, I should say rainfall first for Tuesday and Wednesday, turning to a mix of rain and snow overnight. Then by that time, we see a mix of rain and snow coming in for everybody on Thursday. So that means this. We get some 50s, some warmer conditions all the way into your weekend. Beautiful day for Valentine's Day, partly cloudy skies, and of course milder conditions, the warmer conditions in the forecast, leading into your Sunday and Monday to get up to 54 to 56 degrees. Then we cool it on down for Tuesday. Temperatures drop down to 51 degrees, 48 on Wednesday, and then 39 to 33 degrees for Thursday going into your Friday. Much cooler, but rainfall and snowfall on the way.
It is Foodie Friday, and we're talking about the connection between what you eat and how you feel. Registered dietitian Ruthie Chips joins us with tips for Heart Month and the gut-brain connection. Good morning, Ruthie. Great to see you.
Good morning, Alexandra and Art. Very well to see you too.
Yes, happy Heart Month to you. And so it is Heart Month. So tell us a little bit about, how we obviously affects our heart. What
Absolutely. As we know, what we eat affects just about everything. Yes, and heart health, we think of the Mediterranean style of eating with lots of fruits and veggies and whole grains. And it turns out that the heart health eating is also good for your brain and for gut health. Okay. So there's a connection that's very strong. We've got trillions of different bacteria in the gut, but it also is messaging our brain. So keeping those foods going, the heart healthy eating options, the beans, the fibers, especially fiber, is really key for both heart health and that gut health. Those bacteria need to feed on fiber. That's what they prefer. So we always want to keep our gut fed healthy.
Keep it happy and healthy.
About this gut-brain connection, what I could use right about now. Hey, tell me about this. What do you have that's all about that?
Well, if we are eating fibrous foods, that's great. So thinking about carrots, throw in some apples, those beans, those crunchy whole grains are really important. But also, if you wanted to do a supplement this month, our at Hy-Vee Hy-Vee, we have Pick of the Month, and one of them is a fiber supplement, and it's really helpful. It's called BioMe, and this is a product that has a lot of fiber in it. You just do a couple teaspoons. You can do a chocolate flavor if you want, or regular, and you're adding. So supplementing fiber is often, we're finding, important for folks because they're just not eating enough fiber along the day.
Yeah.
So that's really, really critical.
Yeah.
And then the other piece that we have to remember is protein too. Our gut needs protein. We need protein. We don't want too much, as we were chatting earlier. You know, you want the right amount. So in those cases, sometimes a supplement is okay as well. And this, I've got the multi-collagen protein, another pick of the month, which collagen is a really high quality protein. It's something that our body is abundant in. You know, we have collagen on all of our connective tissue everywhere. So good for joints, hair, skin, and also gut. And this even has some probiotics in it too. So it's kind of a combination piece. So,
okay, so that'll keep the gut healthy as well.
So it's a supplement. You know, you still want to eat your balanced meals and work with your dietitian, as we were chatting earlier too,
we got
to
the
make
card
sure.
Right here, Art.
Yes. No hints.
No hints. No subtle hints. Okay, so work with you, of course. Any foods that we should avoid or stay away from while we're trying to do this?
We try as dietitians, we really try to say, you know, don't cut things out. Let's add to, because if you're adding healthier things, some of those foods may drop off automatically because you just don't have room to fit them all in. So we always like to say all foods can fit, you know, as an option.
Yes.
I also brought you some Olipop, which is our third pick of the month, which is a new kind of soda. It's bubbly, it's tasty, it's delicious, but it also has prebiotic fiber.
Right.
And when you see the word prebiotic fiber, that simply means it's a fiber that helps feed your gut. Okay. And you'll see probiotics, that's different. That's the actual bacteria. Okay. And we have those growing in our stomach, and we can take them also as supplements too.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, we've been seeing Olipop and these kind of sodas all over the place, so it's good to know. You'll pop that open for us.
Let's pop some Olipop.
Pop some Olipop. So where can people find you for more tips?
Well, that's a really good question. I want to announce that next month when I'm here, I'm going to let you know we're having a free class every month starting. Let's do cheers. They can also go to the website.
Oops. I'm a mess. I'm a mess today.
Go to the Hy-Vee Lacrosse website and you'll see my page on there under dietitian. You can click and even set up a free discovery session.
Okay, well that tastes great.
Yes, let's do it. Cheers to Olipop, to gut health.
Cheers to that, and Foodie
heart
Friday
health.
And heart health, all the things. Thanks for being with us, Ruthie. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Enjoy Monday's 3-2-1 special. $3 off pizza, $2 off pasta, and $1 off our mouth-watering burgers. Plus $6 house margaritas. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Race into savings at Menards. For over 50 years, Mastercraft has been building doors you can count on. From classic to modern designs, you'll find the perfect door for your home. Get this Ready to Paint tour for a $114.99 value after rebate. Shop our huge selection of window images, blinds, and shades. From faux wood room darkening blinds to insulating cellular shades. Get these light filtering shades for a $19.99 value after rebate. Plus, get them trimmed to width for free.
Save big money at Menards.
You came prepared to take on the pressure. We came prepared to give you none of that, just more out of buying a car. At Maury's West Salem Kia, you get our best price up front. No scripts, no side eyes, no 4-hour negotiations. Maury's sales team doesn't work on commission, so you get more help, less hassle. Need service? With Maury's, you get honest work done right. We even do more for our community. Get more with Maury's West Salem Kia. Visit Maury'sWestSalemKia.com.
Save big at Hy-Vee Friday through Sunday. Hy-Vee butter is just $2.99. Whole boneless pork loins only $1.88 a pound. Chicken breasts $2.99 a pound. Star-kissed chunk light tuna only 69 cents. A 5-pound bag of potatoes just $1.48. Save on Red Baron pizza and more Friday through Sunday. And every day you'll find the same low prices online as in store. Only at Hy-Vee.
Hi, I'm Elmer Carl.
And I'm Mike Carl. Carl's President's Day sale is going on right now. Save up to $2,000 instantly, plus rebates. You get Carl's bonus rebates of up to $500 throughout the store.
All TVs are on sale.
You get free installation on select dishwashers, save up to $925 on Serta mattress sets, and we have pre-season prices on grills. Our President's Day sale is going on right now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Enjoy Monday's 3-2-1 special. $3 off pizza, $2 off pasta, and $1 off our mouth-watering burgers. Plus $6 house margaritas. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Rural Wisconsin churches struggling to keep their doors open, with many operating without full-time pastors. As attendance falls, how long can they survive? Monday at 6, we talk with spiritual leaders on their hope and plans for a revival.
Today, La Crosse says goodbye to a local legend, Pat Stevens. His funeral takes place here at 11 a.m. at St. Patrick's Parish, and by all accounts, he leaves behind an incredible legacy. His work with Rotary Lights helped donate millions of pounds of food. He led Irish Fest and helped launch the area's Freedom Honor Flights chapter. And in this video is his visitation, where hundreds gathered last night, a testament to how much this community loved him.
So to know Pat Stevens was to know somebody who truly had a heart for the community and for those who were not as fortunate. And Pat was a stand-up guy and wanted to stand up for every citizen in our community.
Bringing flowers, the family says you can honor Pat's legacy by donating non-perishable food items to the Hunger Task Force when arriving to the celebration of life at 6 p.m. at 2100 Dawson Avenue today. And flags will be at half-staff in La Crosse to honor Pat's memory. Reporting on Alaska, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
Thank you, Seth. The Lansing Car Ferry is back open this morning. A mechanical issue shut it down earlier this week, but the first ferry left at 5:30 this morning. The last one will leave at 9 tonight. The La Crosse Common Council picking a redesign for 3rd and 4th Streets. Council voted 10-3 for the hybrid option, adding bike lanes from La Crosse Street to Vine and wider sidewalks from Vine to King. Supporters call it a compromise. Something straight out of a comedy. A man was apprehended by police after robbing a jewelry store. Not only did he rob the jewels, he used a stolen forklift, you see there. But then when police reviewed cameras, they found that his choice of getaway vehicle was a donkey. It appears to have worked. I don't know if he was arrested or not, but look, that thing is going fast. Might be sped up a little bit, but
yeah, maybe,
it worked. Yeah, I guess. You got to do what you got to do.
I guess, huh? All right, so we get into how this all shapes up going into it the next few days. Warming conditions as we go into your holiday weekend. You've got Valentine's Day on Saturday tomorrow. Temperatures around 53 degrees for La Crosse for the high. We'll hold on to temperatures still getting up to about 56 degrees for our warmest temperature on Monday, which is President's Day. We'll get into cooler conditions as we slide right through the week. You can see 51 by Tuesday, falling down to about 33 degrees at the tail end of the work week by, again, with some potential snowfalls. Only about a 20% chance on the forecast. Get out and enjoy it if you can. Valentine's Day is going to be absolutely gorgeous to have some fun at. Those temperatures are going to be amazing.
And according to Art, this color right here is not red. You guys have to let me know if you think it's red. It's a clear shade of red, I do believe.
This is red.
Maybe not compared to that.
Magenta.
Magenta. Thanks for waking up with us. We'll see you back here at noon. Magenta is pink, Art.